What's up, yo? Shout out to Captainderp 1180 again for another fire idea, where he said to see if the most versatile slash 3 and D guys could win a championship. So I did more like 3 and D, so like they had to be a good 3-point shooter and good defender. So number one, first guy that came to my mind was Kawhi Leonard. This is a man who has shot over 40% from 3 in one season, and he's been Defensive Player of the Year twice, I believe. Yeah, baller. Same with Paul George, another great 3-point shooter and first team all defense twice in his career. Marc Gasol is another. This is like old school, like original 3 and D, and it's shocking because he was a Defensive Player of the Year one time and only all NBA defense one time. He's like one of the first centers who actually shot the 3-ball. You know, another guy I could have gone with is Chet, but I went with Marc Gasol and Serge Ibaka, because Serge Ibaka, these are like the OGs kind of. Because I was doing this, I literally chose the 2018-2019 Toronto Raptors, not for Kawhi, not for Marc Gasol, and not for Serge Ibaka. There was one player in particular I was thinking is the perfect 3 and D guy, and the perfect definition of that, and that was Danny Green. And that was the one team I knew he was on. But it's so funny how many like great defenders were on the team, 3 and D. Like that's what won them a championship. Another 3 and D before his knee exploded was Klay Thompson. Absolute baller, all defensive team, second team one time, and then incredible 3-point shooter. Derek White. Now he doesn't, obviously these guys do more than just shoot threes, but like he just made 9 threes, I believe, like the most in his career the other night. And yeah, he's fire. Made a couple of all defensive teams. Michael Cooper is like the #1 example of this though, like from back in the day. He's the one historic player I have. So he was a 3-time NBA champion, 3-time all NBA defense team, first team, and 3-time all defensive second team. With, look at this, back in the day, like back before they even shot threes, bro was shooting and making threes. 38% from 3 that one year. This is from 1985. But yeah, then he started to shoot better from 3 after. This is stating him from 1985. Dylan Brooks, as much as people hate it, so I don't have his stats here. I'll have to go to actual Dylan Brooks. I know this season he's not doing amazing from 3 right now, but bro, look at this. He's like made an all defensive team in 2023. And bro, last season, he shot dang near 40% from 3 on 7 threes a game. That's like, people don't want to hear, but that is 3 and D. Like, kind of baller. 7 threes a game, that's nothing to squat. I think he's shooting 9 this year, but yeah, so he's on the team. I import his DNA. Tumani Kumara made all defenses second team last year, and he could shoot the 3 a little bit. It was better last season, but this year he kind of fell off a little bit. But last season, yeah, he shot 37% from 3, shooting 5 threes a game. So over half his field goal attempts from 3. Yeah. So he's a 3 and D kind of guy. And then Serge Ibaka, the original 3 and D. At this point in his career, he was a 3-time All-NBA defensive player, and then the previous season he shot 39% from 3, putting up 5 threes a game in 2019. Like that's impressive. And then Danny Green, the ultimate definition of this, just amazing shooter, and then all defensive team, second team or first team. Yeah, all team defense second. So that is the team. I'm not sure they'll three-peat just because they're very old, but I think this team's just going to dominate the NBA. I can't even lie, because I know 2K loves 3-point shooters and they love defense, but they also love rebound. They really like rebounders, defense, and threes. Those are like the 3 main important stats. If you get that, bro, I think you could go undefeated. But with all that being said, let's see how they do. And injuries are on, so anything can happen. But let's go. Fire. So we go 65-17 in this league in the first year. Now that's very good. I say first year because I just like to go for 3 seasons instead of just 1. It's cooler for me. More interesting. All right, let's see. Did anyone make all defensive team for us? Bruh, just Marc Gasol. Are you serious? Bro, so you know what's funny? I don't know if I told you this. He's the only player ever to win Defensive Player of the Year but not make all defensive first team. But now he makes all defensive first team and doesn't win Defensive Player of the Year. So that's whack. And that's the only player on our team to make it all defensive team. I believe we are healthy going into this playoff run. Besides, like I said, I mean, not like I said, but I saw this earlier. Kawhi has a sprained shoulder, but he should be healthy soon. Other than that, everyone's healthy. So we're in the West. I put him in the West, so it's going to be a little bit harder of a ride to the finals. But, well, let's see. Let's see if I was right in this. So let's look at everyone's stats. Let's see if I was right in how I chose it. So ideally, they should get, like, a lot of players should have, like, at least a steal a game. So yes. So Paul George gets a steal a game. Kawhi gets a steal a game. Klay gets a steal a game. Michael Cooper gets a steal a game. And Dylan Brooks gets a steal a game. And how many dudes shot 40% from 3? Ooh, Danny Green, 49% from 3. Kawhi, 42. Klay, 41. OG Anunoby, 40. Paul George shooting 36. What the heck? You're Derek White. Michael Cooper, 34. Okay. Tumani Kumara, 32. Serge Ibaka, 31. Dylan Brooks, 30. He shot 39 last year. I mean, I know he's struggling this year. All right. Overall, I'm happy with that. So the other thing I want to see real quick, and then we'll get into the playoffs, this team stat thing, and we'll see where do we rank 3-point. Wow, bro, I suck at this. We were 5th. We were middle of the pack in 3-point percentage. So much for 3 and D. What about D? Are we at least good at defense? All right, how about points allowed per game? That should be telling, right? Oh, yeah, we definitely have the D. We don't have the 3, but we got the D. Got the D. And then how many steals did we get? Oh, yeah, we're tied for the most in the NBA. We definitely have the D. We don't have the most blocks, but we do definitely have the D. All right, so our first round matchup is going to be up against Amen Thompson, Aaron Holiday, Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith Jr., and Alperen Şengün. So let's see how it is. And I've been watching these all with Simcast, and we are up 3-1. I didn't want to bore you with the, oh, I want one. Yeah, we want one. I just wanted to, like, I kind of wanted one of them to be close, and I'd be like, yo, check it out. It's close. We're about to advance. But right now, okay, we just advanced. All right, none of those were close, but Kawhi drops 26 points in the closeout game as we easily get past the Houston Rockets in the first round. 22 points for Marc Gasol and 14 boards on top of that. So we go up against OKC Thunder in the second round. Shea, Jason Wallace, J-Dub, Chet, and Isaiah Hartenstein. See how this goes. All right, we up 3-0. None of these have been close. When are we going to get a close game? I don't know. Okay, here we go. Is this a close game, or are we just getting our butts handed to us? Nope, it's close. Oh, yeah. That's why I like to see a minute and 9 seconds left in game 4 of the second round. See if we could close out. Oh, shocking. SGA is at the free throw line. I'm just a hater. So we're down by 4 with a minute left. Check could have been on our team, but I decided against it. Play, working on Cason Wallace. Tries to the right, pull up, misses it. Cason Wallace is him on defense. I can't even lie. J-Dub with the ball. Gets double teamed. I don't know if I like leaving Shea wide open for 3. Or really anyone on this Thunder team. But Shea dribbles the ball off his foot. As you have Kawhi Leonard in the fast break, you miss him. Oh, George, you look up from the freaking bro. Cason Wallace is him. And I don't know why Paul George is dribbling like a 5th grader, looking straight down at the ball instead of passing it ahead to Kawhi Leonard, who was wide open. But he was, and because he was, we did not score there. And now we're probably going to lose because we're down by 6, 22 seconds left. We're not doing really 3 or any defense. Well, we did have some good defense, but that's not a 3-point shot. Kawhi gets blocked, and then, yeah, he gets his own rebound, throws up a shot, misses it. So we are going to drop this game. Very boring fashion. Kawhi put up 24 points. Solid, but let's see if this could put him more. Yep. All right. Again, easy blowout in that game as Paul George was the one who led us to victory with 27 points in the closeout game and 23 for Kawhi, 6 boards though. Okay, so we're in the conference finals against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Okay, so this, not really. Honestly, low-key, Anthony Edwards, I mean, it's hard to put Anthony Edwards in that box of 3 and D, but he is a very high caliber defender and a very high, like he literally made the most threes in the NBA last season. So to put him in this category is technically not wrong, but it's like, it's kind of doesn't really do a due diligence to him. You know what I mean? As game 1 is ours, game 2 is also ours. Okay, that one was close, but game 3 is theirs. All right, so is this going to be a battle? All right, it's a little bit of a battle here. 3-2. We're up 3-2. And Sumani Kamara is out for the season with a severe right ankle sprain. It's a very good defender we just lost. Now we got, well, we have OG Anunoby to replace him, but yeah. All right, and we blow out the Minnesota Timberwolves in that closeout game as Clay, game 6, Clay, bro. What's up, 35 points, 12 for 20 shooting. Kawhi is Western Conference Finals MVP. And shockingly, again, the Knicks have made the finals. It's like their favorite team. This is literally 2K's favorite team to make the finals, as it is Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, and Karl-Anthony Towns. So no one is hurt for their team. We have Tumani Kamara missing, but game 1 goes to them. Oh, an overtime game. All right, okay, I see it. Game 2 goes to us, though. Game 3 goes to them. Okay. I see it. Game 4 is ours, though. Yes, it is. Bro, I'm going to watch these with Simcast. So Serge Ibaka has a pinched nerve in his back, but he's going to play through that. So this is a big game. Yo. We going down in the finals? Really? Really? Paul George with 27 points and Brunson. Ooh. What happened to Towns? Ooh. Tide turning. Potentially tide turning as Karl-Anthony Towns in 35 minutes of play. 23 points, 11 boards. This is the first time I've ever seen this. A guy tears his MCL in game 6 of the finals against us. Sure, I've seen a guy tear his MCL in game 5 of the finals against us, but never in game 6. Well, actually, that wasn't game 5, my bad. In game 4 of the finals, but I've never seen it happen in game 5. The first for me. So now, they're without Karl-Anthony Towns here, so we should be able to take this game and push this to a game 7. If we don't, that would really suck. Come on, bro. Bro, take it. How? Oh my God, we lose in the finals. 26 points from Marc Gasol, 16 boards, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. 11 for 14. So he took advantage of his matchup. Bro, we better not have gotten out-rebounded. No, we didn't. We out-rebounded them. They just made better, more shots. They played inspired because their boy was down. And Towns wins Finals MVP despite tearing his MCL. That is impressive, bro. I can't even lie. That's impressive. But this team loses. So no, well, fine. We'll go 3 years. We'll go 3 seasons like I said we would. That was with us without us having Tumani Kamara, but like that does as much as them not having talent. Dang. Reason why I'm concerned is simply because this team's kind of old, and I don't think progression is going to treat them well. I think this was our best shot to win a championship. As yeah, look at this. Marcus Gasol drops off one. All right, Clay gets better. Derek White gets worse. Michael Cooper gets worse. Dylan Brooks gets worse. Mike Kamara gets worse. Serge Ibaka gets better, and so does OG Anunoby. But dang, look at Danny Green falling off a cliff real quick. Yeah, I don't know, dude. And that was a really healthy season for us, too. I mean, obviously losing to Mani Kamara, maybe that's a different series if he's hurt, or healthy, but I don't know. Relatively healthy season. So we all run it back, see if we could do better this time. All right, and in year 2, we go worse. We win 3 less games than last year, going 62-20. This time, Kawhi Leonard makes all defensive first team, and no Marcus Gasol. But this team's pretty banged up, I think, going into the playoffs. Yeah. So we're not gonna have a center until the finals in an ideal world. So that's gonna be rough. So we're going up against, I mean, we do have Serge Ibaka, so he's solid, but we're going up against the even more washed Los Angeles Clippers in the future. Derek White, we have still Clay, Paul George, Kawhi, and Serge Ibaka. So this team should be good. They should win. This should not be a problem for them. Okay, good. So I'm just hoping so we could win until we get back our boy Marcus Gasol. So as long as we could do that, we'll be good. I think we'll win 1 championship here at some cap. We lose that game. All right, we advance, right? Thank you. All right, I got a little scared there, not even gonna lie. I got very scared. Okay, now we go up against, here's the problem, the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is going to be a little bit of a rough matchup as they are a year better. I mean, really, it's only Anthony Edwards who's a year better, but game 1 is ours. Game 2, oh, geez, Dylan the villain strained his MCL, but it's cool. Game 2 is ours. Game 3 is theirs. Game 4, though, is also theirs. So game 5 is ours. That's what I like. All right, we up 3-2 in this series against this Minnesota Timberwolves team. I just hope it's not the Knicks in the finals because they just seem to be annoying and like a team that I cannot beat in 2K off. As Paul George comes through in this game 6 closeout game, 25 points, 14 boards, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Derek White put up 21 and Kawhi put up 21 as well. So now we are in the conference finals. And the Knicks are almost about to get in the finals. And that's going to piss me off. They better not. As we go up against the Victor Wembanyama-led Spurs, it would be an amazing time for Marc Gasol to come back. Bro, are you healthy yet? 1 to 2 more weeks. Jeez. All right, game 1 is theirs, but game 2 is also theirs. But game 3, oh, Marc Gasol, he's back. It's ours. What did bro do? Look at this. He comes back, literally leads us to a win. 24 points, 9 boards, 4 fouls, plus minus a plus 18. Awesome. Yes, we win 2 straight games with Marc Gasol. Look at this guy. Plus minus a plus 11. 11 points, 10 boards. That's what we like to see. The cavalry is back. Marc Gasol's fully healthy. Dylan Brooks is fully healthy, and we win another game. And it's the freaking... Bro, tell me why is the freaking Knicks in the final? As, dude, Marc Gasol is Wembanyama's kryptonite. He came back. All of a sudden, we have all our momentum. We're winning 4 straight games, dang near. If we win this is 4 straight games won. Since Marc Gasol came back. Bro, 4 straight wins with Marc Gasol. Okay, so Kawhi was Western Conference Finals MVP, but if it were up to me, I'd give it to Marc Gasol, and Towns is the MVP for them. As did Towns get hurt again? Yo, did Towns get hurt in this game? Did bro pull the same thing he pulled? Oh wait, no, he was there in game 5, right? He broke his hand in the last game. Bro is made of Charmin tissue, ultra soft. All right, we better beat this team without Karl Anthony Towns. The only reason why we, all right, good. Game 1 is ours by a sizable margin. Nice. Kawhi putting up 33. Game 2 is ours. And game 3 is... All right, let's go. So this team can win. They can win a championship. Marc Gasol is hurt. Marc Gasol is healthy. Tumani Kamara is hurt. But that will not matter as we will celebrate the championship. Actually, I don't even know why I'm about to jump in. Oh, 16 seconds left. Dang, we choked that. I thought we had that. I was about to just go and watch the celebration. 16 seconds were left. We were down by 6. All right, now this is a close game. Not really. We up by 5 with a minute 16 left. I hope it's not free throws I'm seeing. Hopefully the Knicks have the ball right now. They do. Okay. So it could be a little bit of a competitive series right here. A little bit competitiveness, but we're probably going to win it on our home court. As Brunson working on Derek White, but Derek White is all defense. So look at this. Good defense, Derek White. See, Kawhi in the fast break. Driving, finds Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks with the dunk. Baller. Dylan the villain. Dylan Brunson trying to work on Derek White. 46 seconds left. Derek White is there. That is not in. Gets blocked by Derek White. There it is. I don't think they're going to show me the celebration or anything because I added a team in. I know how this goes, so they're not going to show it to me. Fortunately, there will be no ceremony or anything like that. So I just got to enjoy this for what it is because they're just going to skip. Look, my hands are off my controller. I'm not doing a single thing. Got my hands up. I didn't do anything. See? They just hate me. As Kawhi Leonard and what am I talking about? Kawhi, Klay Thompson, and Paul George put up 28 points each. Freaking Klay with a steal and a block. Nice stuff. And Kawhi Leonard wins Finals MVP with 28 points a game, 6 boards, 5 assists, 1.4 steals, 0.4 block. 50, 50, 90. All right, as we win the championship. So that's one out of 2 so far. We've got to the finals twice. I don't know how well they're going to do in this last season, just because, like I said, as bad as, I mean, regression didn't really hit them last year, but I think this year is really going to hit because they are old, O-L-D, old. So let's see how player progression hits or regression hits. Yeah, everybody on the team is getting worse. Kawhi, even people in their prime, Kawhi gets worse. Paul George, 26, gets worse. Klay Thompson, 31. Well, okay, gets worse. Marc Gasol gets worse. Derek White gets worse. 2 overalls worse. Michael Cooper gets 2 overalls worse. Tumani Kamara gets an overall worse. Freaking Serge Ibaka. Did anybody get better? No. Bruh, nobody on this team got better. We all got worse. That's not good for our finals aspirations, I don't think. For our ability to repeat, I think that's probably the worst thing that could have happened. I mean, barring any injury. Let's see if we could get to the playoffs healthy. And at this point, yeah, let's just see. And despite the regression of this team and Kawhi breaking his leg, we had a better season than last year and almost as good as our first season, 64-18, which is really good. And I don't think anyone made any all defensive teams because, like I said, Kawhi broke his leg. So he probably would have been the only one to qualify, and he didn't. But yeah, going into the playoffs, we're all healthy. I think that's a good thing that Kawhi broke his leg in the season, because once you get that out of the way, like, 2 guys gonna give you an injury, but if you get it out of the way early, you should be good for the playoffs as we go up against the 8th seed Jamal Shed, Devin Booker, Grayson Allen, Brian Dunn, and Derek Lively led Suns. I think we got this pretty easily. It's an 8th seed. We won 64 games this season, and we swept. No, we didn't. We gentlemen swept them. So for the 3rd time in the 3rd straight year, Robert Dillingham finally progressed. I don't know if that's accurate, if he'll ever be that good, but he progressed in this game. So he's at 83 now. Anthony Edwards, 3rd straight time we have versed him in the playoffs. I was worried the first 2 times. Now I'm not, as they take game 1. What the heck? By 1 point. A 1-point game. As Serge Ibaka breaks his ankle. See, this is a problem. Game 2 is also theirs. Whoa, hold on now, Buster. Another 1-possession game we've lost. Yo, this is game 3 now. I think we need, yeah. Okay, good. All right, good. Back on track. We won 1. Nice. Klay leading us. All right, 2-1 series. We down 2-1. Okay, I think we're good. All I had to do was jump in and start watching them. Then they started to straighten out their act. Okay. All right, now it's a tie series. Now I'm gonna simulate through this game, and they're gonna win it, right? Yeah, that's what I like to see. We have 3-2, and yeah, all right, we advance. And now look at this 2019 matchup as Damian Lillard is on the Warriors with a couple of Jokic, and was Steph retired at this point? Probably. This is just the most random team ever. Like, what happened? Brandon Pominski, Will Richard, Jonathan Kuminga, Nikola Jokic, Brandon Pominski, and Damian Lillard. Nobody's hurt. That's just their team. Okay. As they win game 1, what is going on? By 1 point? Bro, game 2 is also, don't tell me by 2 points. They won by 10? Yo, game 3 is ours. Thank you. I'm gonna watch it by 3. Why is this a close matchup? Nikola Jokic is, well, he is that good. I'm not even gonna be able to hate him. He is that good. Yo, we not about to go down 3 to survive. Paul George put up 26 points and 3 boards. And Klay put up 19 points, 8 boards. All right, the 2-2 series. I'm feeling good. I'm simulating through this. What the? Yo, we are down. His game 6. We're down 3-2 in this last year. Let's see, bro. Will they only be able to win 1 championship? 3 seasons? I don't know, but there's a minute left. It's a tie ball game. In game 6 of the conference finals, I think this team plays better, like, watching them than they do simulation-wise because of the defense. Like, look at, oh, bro, almost had it. Look at, now they do have it. I told you, bro. They have so much better defense. Look at, now they do have it. I told you, bro. They have so much better defense. They play better than how they sim. It's Kawhi Leonard takes it into the paint, finds Marc Gasol, and he scores. Just like that. Playing way better than how they actually would have simmed. I bet you if I just simmed this game, they would have lost. Damian Lillard with the ball. Working on Derek White. Gets blocked by Derek White. Fire. Finds Klay Thompson. 10 seconds separation shot game clock. Klay gets by him and scores. I don't know who he got by, but he got by him. Is that Ryan Rollins? No. With 14 seconds left, shot clock unplugged. Dame throws the ball away. Bro, I'm telling you, this team plays way better when you watch them than if you sim. Like, if I watched every one of these games, we would never lose from the start. And that will do it. Yeah, it was Ryan Rollins. But now it's game 7 in our home court. And there's a chance we do not have to verse the New York Knicks in the final. I mean, the only chance is that we don't get if we get to the end. As we do get to the finals, we win. Kawhi on the back of Kawhi's 40-piece, 6 boards and 5 assists. We go up against Cade Cunningham's Pistons as Fire, who have Tim Hardaway Jr. with Cade, Azor Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, and Jalen Duren. Not gonna lie, bro. Low-key feeling a sweep. Not gonna lie, bro. Low-key feeling sweep. Not gonna lie, bro. Ah, take a game. Dang. But a gentleman sweep? No. Okay, 3-2 series in the finals. Clay has 36 points and Cade at 37. So Cade's still balling out. Game 6, can we put him away and win 2 championships out of 3? Which is actually way better than how I thought they would actually go. I don't know. It's now game 7. What did the first year go to? I think it only went, what did it go to? Game 6? It went to game 6. No! Yo, come on. Turn it on, turn it on, turn it on. Bruh. We lose in the finals. Game 7, we were up 3-2 in this series. Cade Cunningham scores 36 points, 7 boards, 10 assists a game. 1.6 steals and half a block a game, shooting 48% from the field, 36% from 3, and 87% from the free throw line. As this 3-and-D team only wins 1 championship. When did Marcus Gasol get hurt? Oh, right now. Dang, bro. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Captainderp, I appreciate the ideas. And like I said, bro, if you guys ever have any ideas, let me know in the comments. I'll do them. I like it. It's my little science experiment. Yeah, if you guys like this video, give it a like. But other than that, and with that being said, thank you for watching.